want to thank everybody. It was a wonderful campaign to be part of. It was particularly enthusiasm and idealism and cheerfulness. The proclamation doesn't say equal rights and equal opportunities unless you're gay. It's very, very clear that this is an equality issue. I think it does show that activism works. Now, some people have been working on this issue for maybe 30 or 40 years, but for those who came at it for the first time, they made a difference.
By doing this, Ireland has become the first country to introduce same-sex marriage by a popular vote in a referendum, as distinct from in other countries where it was introduced by court rulings or by parliamentary votes. And I think there's an awful lot of interest in it, particularly here, because there is a perception abroad, wrong in many ways, that Ireland is still a country that is dominated by the Catholic Church. Now, it hasn't been like that for a very long time, but there is still that international impression that lingers a bit.
It means the absolute world. Like, we're the first country in the world to legalise this by popular vote. I honestly thought it was going to be tighter, and we hoped and we dreamed that it was going to be the kind of results we've had, and dreams have come true today, so we've never been happier.
We've come so far since, like, you know, the scared little 15-year-olds. Like, we're not just like that conservative little Catholic country right now. Like, we've accepted the LGBTQ community home by popular vote, which has never happened in the world, and that's amazing.
Like, so I was growing up in Dublin in the 80s, the early 80s, and you just couldn't talk about it. You didn't mention it to friends or family, and it took me a long time. I didn't come out till I was 30.
I'm here today to celebrate the equality for everybody who loves and is in love.
It's been a very emotional month, having people politely discuss whether or not we should be equal. It's quite
emotionally draining.
Yeah, very emotionally draining.
Surprised? Yes, I am, because, you know, the no vote, they were putting that fear of God into people, you know, and trying to muddy the waters with the noise of, you know, surrogacy and adoption, and it had nothing to do with the referendum whatsoever. It was a simple, do we treat people as equal or not, and that was it. And I'm glad people saw through that at the end of the day.
You see a lot of civil rights movements in history, you read about them, you see pictures, and you kind of wonder, it'd be fascinating to live in that time to see what happened, to see these people talking about this. And today we're living in a similar time.